Hello, friends. Welcome to Channel Guidance from Divine. And in your guidance for today, we are receiving some messages which have been coming with the energies that is happening, what is happening in the skies above. So, bit of astrology, how it is affecting you. I feel that is coming. Then we have also just come out of the full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Aquarius. Then the Saturn has gone retrograde at the time when I'm releasing it. So these messages are around those energies. And also we have moved from the 7-7 portal and moving towards the 8-8 portal. And then on the 12th of August, it's the solar eclipse as well. So there is a lot happening in the skies, and every year this month is very energetic, and it brings a lot of transformation every year. But this year specifically, there is a lot happening in the collective. So let us start with the first message that the collective needs to know about how these energies have been influencing, or what you need to know about them. Thank you. The first message is movement. Okay. So this is bringing 2-3 different messages. So because this being a collective reading, so the first one is coming is the requirement of movement for some viewers in the collective who need to bring a bit more movement. So if you have been finding yourself a little I don't want to say lazy side, but yes, not moving enough side. So this physical movement is coming as a requirement for some of you here. Then the second message is about the heart chakra energy. And there is also this energy of the 8 of Wands is also coming with this movement in reference with the heart of chakra. So there is a lot of work that has happened, and it has been, for some feeling, it has been happening very fast. And there is this space that it has to happen, is the clarification the Spirit is bringing with this message, that you're right in feeling that there is a lot of work suddenly has happened in the heart chakra, but it's moving in the right direction with the right pace. And the energies will settle after the 12th of August, the eclipse, solar eclipse. So if you're watching it at the time I'm releasing it, then this message is for this timeline, but as a timeless message for about almost like 2.5 to 3 weeks, these energies will settle and the movement will come down. Now there is another, the third message which is coming for this movement for the collective is that there is a new need of grounding which is happening recently, specifically for this time around, how the energies are affecting. But as a timeless, again, if you're watching it, you need this kind of grounding, which has to do about feeling more in the body, feeling fully present in the body, like through the sense of touch, and through listening to some music or singing, like this sound vibration is coming. So what is happening is that when you find yourself, and this is only for the collective, the viewers who are resonating with this third message, is that when you find yourself very ungrounded, you will see that you will have increased movement in the body. Like, let's say you have been cleaning the house, let's say for an hour, and you did not notice how much work you have done in an hour. Suddenly you come to realization, oh, I have been doing this thing for so long. It's specifically about the physical movement. There is some trace for mental body as well, with the thinking, that you may find yourself in this realization as well, with the mental body, but it's mostly for the physical body. So when you are ungrounded, you start doing this movement. And so you have to come back to stillness and to ground, that is through the body, like having a good shower, let's say standing under the shower. That will bring that sensation of stillness and fully present into the body, and that will ground you. So this is something which is happening during these times, and a small thing to be aware of. So these are 3 different messages for the collective around the movement. You may or may not resonate with all of them, so please take it as it resonates. There is one more message coming from the same deck. Thank you. So we have ghost. Now this was a channeled message I was receiving before, like when I was just sitting for to start with the meditation, for the energy and the breathing. So there was one specific movement which was coming, was that the need of cleansing for some, because some, it could be few viewers, it could be like a side message for some of you here, that there is a spookiness in the space where you are, or in your thoughts where you are, that you feel that there is a presence around you. Now, the clarification from Spirit is that this is a process which is happening because of the work that is happening in the background. So it's justified to feel there is this some kind of presence around you. There is definitely presence around you, but it's a positive presence. It's not like anything maleficent, or it is not anything negative. The only thing it feels negative is because the work in your energy field is happening around fear. So even a positive presence, in presence of a lower vibration of fear in your energy field, perceives the presence as a little negative. So the only clarification here is that there is nothing to be scared of. You can do some bit of clearing for your peace of mind, like sage cleansing, some smoke cleansing, or light a candle or something like that. But this thing is only showing you purposefully the presence of fear, which is being worked on. So there is no reason to be scared of something there. There is no negativity that is present around you, or is not there to bring any harm. There is some presence. If it is, then it is your spirit team, but you are not able to currently feel the presence in their full vibration because of this fear which is there. So I think this is not going to resonate with the whole collective, but some will very strongly resonate with it. Now let us continue with move into the chakra field as well, where we can find a bit more information other than the heart chakra as well. So we can see like where the work has been happening, or the chakras that you need to be more aware of. I don't want to say currently, because today's reading, Spirit is showing that you have been working on this. The Spirit has been working on this chakra for you for some time. So that is how this chakra wants to come through. Okay. And they're also saying this is where the growth lies. Okay. So we have sound. We did pick up on the sound before. So very strongly. Sound is coming. 33, music, silence, rhythm, vibration. So sound is something that is why also helping you with grounding as well, my dear collective. Just how I was giving you the example of like singing or listening to music. So there is this definite work which is happening on your throat chakra, which is resonating with the grounding as well. So maybe this music vibration, the sound vibration grounds your throat chakra, and that is, other than the heart chakra, for many, this is also being worked on. So please keep in mind that if you're resonating with the heart, then it's heart and throat for you. But if you are not, then it is only throat for you, for the current work that is going on. There is one more chakra coming, but from another deck. So let us see what comes through. Thank you. We have balance, and this balance is of the third eye. So this balance energy is coming very strongly, like for one of my other readings also I received from my personal deck, this the duality yin and yang. So this energy is definitely playing in the collective, and I'm also feeling that this balance is really important in the sense of how we are spending our day, how we are feeling, how we are thinking, and how we are acting as well. Like with the physical movement, let's say, for the reading this, for this specific message. So this balance is important, and there is an understanding of, like they're showing me like a receiver, but that receiver is your third eye. So in whichever body, your physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, higher spiritual bodies, there is a level of third eye reception which connects you through all these bodies, where a judgment, like a decision is made every time before you, let's say an emotion, you are in a situation, even before the emotion which rises, what you're about to feel is sensed by the third eye. And then there is this need of balance in the third eye, so that how you're going to feel, how you're going to respond instead of react, everything is prejudged by a balanced third eye. So there is a very important balanced state of third eye with your mental, emotional, physical, and all the other bodies as well. So this is something I feel is a little out of tune for the ones who are specifically resonating with the ghost energy here, because this sphere is really bringing your third eye out of balance and creating imaginations or visions, or whichever way it is portraying. So the third eye is influenced because of the out of balance state it is in. So there is this one message now for the whole collective here, to work very consciously in the balanced state, or be aware of the balanced state of your third eye, because it is affecting all the bodies. Your whole day is under like the surveillance of how much your third eye is balanced. Then there is also one message of the balance between the heart and the third eye. So if you're resonating, the ones who are resonating with the heart chakra message here, for them it also connects them with the balance between the heart and the third eye in respect with how they are experiencing the reality day by day. Now the next message is coming from the archetype deck, and it will show us the light aspect and the shadow aspect. And we will also, the archetype is the archetype that is being worked on as an overall picture for the collective, where something or the other with whichever message you're resonating will fit in. So we will only have one card, they're saying. So a bit of the resonance and the intuition on the collective's part as well is asked for your discernment. Like they're giving me two cards, but I have to discern which one it is. So it is something like a choice also. His example is coming. Let's see how it comes through. So we have Samaritan, light attribute, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. And if in shadow, then exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Right. So again here, like these are two trapeze artists here, and they're again in an act of balance. That is how I'm seeing this card here. But this is giving me the energy of the sacral chakra, but not only the sacral chakra, because I'm picking here this connection with the other colorful dots, if you see. So there are all the colors of the other chakras, like there's pink, green, yellow, blue. So I feel there is this balance of this energy of your sacral chakra as well, which is connected. So there are three different messages. Let me explore on them for you. So the first message, which is of the Samaritan, is of the service, the archetype of service, and acting from this state of balance for this service. So where they're also giving me like, for some, there could be a situation where you are choosing or deciding on some action which is in alignment with this archetype of service, and your state of balance is not aligning with the judgment of others. Probably they may be cross, they may be not happy, but you are in a state of balance with this decision. So there is a go ahead from the spirit side as a confirmation. If you have been in dual mind, then for this specific situation, the spirit is supporting you and saying that you are right and you should act on it. Then the other message coming for this service is the archetype of the service for the whole, like that was a small one, the whole collective is also under this archetype of service, as the collective of Guidance from Divine is a beautiful collective of light workers, heart-oriented souls, very wise and old souls. So there is this archetype of service which is being activated and worked on. For many, there has been this shadow aspect in the sacral chakra. And this is also something which has been in the previous readings as well, where the sacral chakra, whenever it goes out of balance in some way or in shadow aspect, then there is this service archetype which gets affected. So this is like a clue where you can look back into your journey and find if this thing resonates with you, and if there is anything where you feel yourself that I should have, let's say like a regret energy, I should have acted out of compassion, I did not, why did I stop, or any guilt, or those things are happening because you wanted to act from your heart space, which is your strength, but because your sacral chakra has been in shadow in that moment, in that aspect, in that time, and you needed to work on it, so that did not happen. So there could be this connection between the heart and sacral for the collective there when it goes in out of balance. But there is a beautiful archetype of service which is being worked on, and you are coming out of the shadow aspects into the light as the beautiful light worker of the collective of guidance from divine. So let's move on to the next deck, which is messages from, these messages are from the guides and members of the spirit team who are in higher dimensions and not in physical at all. They could be reaching out in astral. You may know or recognize them from your astral field, which is the dream space, which we think. So yes, very heart oriented again. Number 3. So we have 333. The river dances to the sea. Flow state, trusting in the adventure. What a beautiful continuation of the heart and sacral chakra connection that we just picked up from spirit. And such a crowned beauty as well. If you see, like, there is this beautiful crown this guide is wearing, but this is the portrayal. Wow. So this just showed me, like, they didn't, not in a correcting way, but they showed me in the continuation of the message that they're showing themselves, the guide or the divine being from whom, or the spirit team who they're presenting, is showing themselves as this heart-centered, heart-oriented, and throat as well here, wearing a crown. But then they said, this is you. You are becoming this. So this is a beautiful confirmation of the work and the hard work. They are saying that difficult, hard work. You have been working on yourself, and focused work as well. They're saying for many that you're so focused on your ascension and your growth that they appreciate you so much, and you're so much coming into this flow state that this is becoming you. And there's this third eye as well. So this is beautiful, like the full alignment of the higher chakras, and wearing the crown, staying in the flow, and the adventure does not bring an imbalance in your energy state. Yeah, it's always the vibration, the rhythm, the balance, and the music, the harmony, everything. So it's 333. I also feel that let's connect with this master number energy and ask if any ascended masters are also working with you currently or have a message for you. So let us, they're very strong. So it is Hathor, light activation, acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. And this is in confirmation with the movement card as well, that the things are moving in the right direction. The progression is happening in the right way. So as a beautiful confirmation, the Hathor energy is here. And with Hathor energy, I always pick up the Pleiadian energies as well. So if you resonate with as a star seed, then your Pleiadian star family is also bringing this message of the appreciation, the brilliant work that you're doing, the right movement, you're forward marching onto, they're saying, wow, in a state of balance. Beautiful. Okay. There is also at the bottom deck energy of Master Kutumi, initiatory experience. Your current situation is initiating your gifts. I feel this may be not resonating with the whole collective, but there are definitely few who are resonating with Ascended Master Kutumi's message. So your current situation is initiating your gifts. And these gifts, for some, as we have been picking on these gifts on the channel with the previous messages. As you may remember, we are receiving specifically between the two portal energies. So this, the master, when he talks about these initiating your gifts, these gifts are specifically some psychic abilities for the collective, and activations of vibration of abundance which will come through. For some it is interlinked, for some it is not, for some it is only abundance codes which are coming and being activated as gifts, and this abundance is your definition, how you resonate with the frequency of abundance, what is your personal definition. But the common energy here is this unlocking of the sacral chakra that has been happening for some time, specifically affecting balancing your emotional bodies and your connection with your heart space. That is where this unlocking of the gifts is coming very specifically. There was a reading. There is a reading on the channel. If I remember, I'll link it in the description below, where the message was of receiving light codes, downloading light codes from Livrans. And those light codes have been actually received by the collective, and they are in continuation talking about the activation of those more and more. And also standing in your light message is also connecting with Hathors with that reading. So if you have seen that reading, you know the message, then that it continues. But you have not, then if you're called to, you will find it in the link in description box below, and you can explore some more messages there. Right, so let us connect with the tarot energy a little bit and see what comes through. So connecting with the spirit of tarot. Spirit, can we please receive the messages for the collective, what they need to know? Any advice, guidance? So we have King of Swords. This is giving me this strong energy of the rising of the phoenix, though this is it phoenix or not, I'm not sure. It does look like to me, at least to me in this energy that I'm picking it as phoenix. This also is continuing with the confirmation of the masculine message as well, which also has been working on. So yeah, today's reading, they're saying, is a continuation of multiple messages and multiple different work that has been happening and being shared on the channel before. So there was the rising of the masculine, where this energy is confirming through the sacral, because they're reminding about the message. If you have seen the reading, you know, but I'll again link this as well in the description box below, that there was, it was like a mystery being shared with us in that message, that we were thinking that the collective is working on the feminine aspects through the sacral chakra, but it was actually the masculine aspect which was rising and was being worked on. And this is where this energy is coming again with the sacral chakra colors, but with the masculine energy and connecting with the same rising of the phoenix energy. So a lot of work on the masculine, balancing the masculine and rising of the masculine has been happened and is moving in the right direction. Yes, a lot of healing, the temperance has been happening on the masculine aspect as well. So today's message really feels like, friends, that it is not only showing you what you have been going through and working during these portal energies and where you're heading, but like a reminder as well for you to stay connected with the guidance, in alignment, in balance with the bigger picture involved, with the whole energy field that is being worked on. So sometimes the individual messages are like individual readings are about something else. But today feels like a number of readings are coming together to show you like the big picture of the movement ahead. Then we have the 5 of Cups. So there is this release, which was what they're saying is that you did not see it then, now you see it. So it's like they're giving me, though I'm reading it like a reverse, but it's not fully reverse as well. It's coming like this, a bit like horizontal state. It's not completely gone to the point where you are focused here to here. It is still the movement which is happening, where this work is still going on and you're going in the right direction. Then we have the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful blessing and confirmation of going in the right direction ahead. And then we have the Nine of Coins, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, the harvest time is here. And I feel like the message here is coming like you have nurtured the phoenix inside. Like this bird was a little baby, a little bird, and then has grown into this. The big phoenix was rising from the ashes. So it really feels like a lot of focused work that has happened on your masculine is big appreciation coming through mainly the tarot energy to be a part of the big picture where they're trying to bring your attention. So I think it's really beneficial if you look at that reading. I feel it'll really help in finding a bit more of what has happened and what has been the guidance and what has been the messages. Let me give you a message which is from this deck. These are actually two decks. I've mixed them again. I keep doing that. Where these are the messages where the universe has your back. Beautiful, loving messages that your spirit team, the universe wants to share with you. My happiness is a direct reflection of how quickly I can shift my perceptions from fear to love. This is the beautiful confirmation of the fear message. I also feel here that because this is fear is now coming as a message for the whole collective, other than for just a few where this ghost message was reflecting, this fear is now reflecting for the whole collective through this card as the energy of the light vibration. That is, they're showing me like filtering and sieving. Something has been cleared. So maybe in the big picture, you might find that there is this vibration of fear that was troubling in the sense, bringing down the vibration where this work was needed. Maybe this is all fear that is just affecting the emotional body or the state where it brings the energy field as ungroundedness as well. So maybe there is this definite message of fear. And I feel let's give you one more. That would be our final message for today. Thank you. All that I love is more important to me than all that I fear. Wow. It is about fear today than this message in the final collective big picture message is how you recognize and identify that it has been fear you have been working on as a vibration that you are not in need of anymore. And this is where the flow state comes in. This is where the crown you wear in the right direction with the movement of the heart space and in a balanced state, along with the other chakras that have come as a whole energy field, as a big picture, the rising of the masculine, how you have nurtured it right, and how it's now coming into alignment and balance with the masculine and feminine energies. So what a beautiful, beautiful reading, my dear friends. It really feels like an update of what all has been happening, how you have been working, and to show you a bigger, clearer picture of the work that has happened and how you're progressing and moving in the right direction ahead. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for being here. Have a lovely day, and I'll come again with the next reading. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.